What's up, friends? Welcome to SPDM TV. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I watch a lot of TV. We talk about various TV topics, reviews, and general appreciation of TV, past and new. You can follow me on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and serialized at MLHilty2452 to see what all I'm watching. This week, well, today, actually, Golden Globe nominees came out, and I wanted to give my thoughts and also let's make some predictions. So, this year's 2025 Golden Globes Awards. Lots to kind of parse out with this, but since this is a TV show broadcast or a TV show, a podcast, I probably want to talk about the movie ones first so that we can focus a little bit more on the TV ones. So, a couple things that kind of jump out to me when it comes to the movie side of the Golden Globes. And the first thing is I don't understand this cinematic and box office achievement award. I don't understand it. I really was hoping that the whatever you call it, that the Hollywood Foreign Press would just see that, you know what, maybe this doesn't really work and maybe let's just get rid of it. Because if we're just talking just box office achievement, then Deadpool and Wolverine gets this, right? Because it's still the highest grossing movie of the year. But the funny thing about having Deadpool and Wolverine be the recipient of this award is that we could possibly get some Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on screen or on stage, so that could be fun. But I don't get this cinematic and box office achievement award at all. So I don't understand that. The other thing is that from a snub standpoint, I think the main one that I'm kind of a little annoyed with is John M. Chu not getting nominated as Best Director for Wicked. So I don't know. It's been a pretty stacked year for a lot of the motion pictures. So or let me phrase it this way. I think there was a lot of really great motion picture and great work for directing this year. So it just kind of sucks that John M. Chu is the one that kind of unfortunately gets the short end of the stick. But hey, it is what it is. Snubs like this happen all the time. And then the other thing is just category fraud is just so blatant with the Golden Globes right now. And it's really with there's two things in particular is that one, the substance being nominated for best motion picture comedy, musical or comedy. Sure, okay, there it's a very dark comedy. Sure, I guess I can kind of see that, but that is that's just a lot. That's a stretch even for me. But the other thing too is that best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy, most of these I can get on board with. But then there's one that just feels so very out of place, and that is Hugh Grant for Heretic. Now, don't get me wrong, I am ecstatic that Hugh Grant got nominated for Heretic. I think his performance was outstanding. It belongs in the drama category, though. Like, what is musical or comedic about that terrifying performance? I don't understand it. And then just kind of like another sidebar with that is that best performance by an actress in a supporting role. Like I get it, you want to push Cynthia Erivo for best actress. But to me, it's kind of a little frustrating that Ariana Grande wouldn't be considered a lead actress as well. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just glad that they're both nominated. A little frustrated that Moana 2 got nominated for best animated feature, but hey, it is what it is. I just don't think it deserves it. But hey, all the other nominees are pretty great. At least the ones that I've seen. I'm looking forward to seeing the other two. I guess the big thing on the motion picture side is that I don't get the love for Amelia Perez. I thought that it was an interesting story. I definitely enjoyed the first act a lot more than everything else, but I just maybe just not my jam. Not exactly what I thought I was getting myself into. I think some of the story beats in it are really great, but it just seems a little strange to me that it leads the way with 10 nominees. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyways, I'll do my predictions for everything at the end, but moving on to the best for to the TV categories, which is predominantly why, what I'm talking about. So we'll go through all of these and then I'll give my thoughts on some of these. So glad to see that the Cecil B. DeMille Award is coming back. So Viola Davis is getting that, and Carol Burnett Award. I've never heard of Carol Burnett Award for this, but maybe it's because I don't give a shit about the Golden Globes, so whatever. But Ted Danson is getting that, so that's cool. Introducing or reintroducing, at least, you've got Best Stand-Up Comedian on Television Award. We've got Jamie Foxx, Nikki Glazer, Seth Meyers, Adam Sandler, Ali Wong, and Rami Youssef. I haven't seen any of these, so I'm not going to give a prediction on this. If I predict, if I have any thoughts on any of these, I guess I would go with Seth Meyers. Sure, I guess. But I'm probably going to watch all of these to get a sense of what this is actually like. So we'll go from there. Best performance by an actress in a limited series or motion picture made for television. So we got Kate Blanchett for Disclaimer, Jodie Foster for True Detective Night Country, Christine Milioti for The Penguin, Sofia Vergara for Griselda, Naomi Watts feud, Capote versus the Swans, and Kate Winslet for The Regime. Man, some of these feel like they've been out for a long time, or they've been out for a long time. So this seems a bit that it's been a while since I've seen a lot of these, and I understand why some of these got nominated. If I had to make a pick between all of these, my head would say Jodie Foster for True Detective Night Country because she was getting a lot of awards for that. My heart really wants Christine Milioti for The Penguin to get it though, so we'll see how that pans out. Best performance by an actor in a limited series or motion picture made for television. We got Colin Farrell for The Penguin. I don't understand that because that's not Colin Farrell. That is just a guy dressed up as Penguin. Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer. Kevin Kline for Disclaimer. Cooper Koch for Monsters. Ewan McGregor, A Gentleman in Moscow, and Andrew Scott for Ripley. And this boils down to two people, I think. It's Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer, who's been cleaning up everything for this particular performance. But there's also Colin Farrell as well, who is great in The Penguin. So I'm going to guess it's going to be Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer, even though it's been out for a while. But a special shout out to Colin Farrell for The Penguin. Best television limited series or motion picture made for television. We got Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monsters, The Penguin, Ripley, and True Detective Night Country. I'm going to go with Baby Reindeer here because Baby Reindeer has swept literally everything else. It's true that The Penguin is hanging out there as well. I think it's got a chance, but I think Baby Reindeer takes this one. Best performance by a supporting actress in a television series. This is interesting because it combines it combines all of these categories, and it does not it does not separate itself between limited series, drama, or musical or comedy. It's just best supporting actress. And we got Liza Colon Zayas for The Bear, Hannah Einbender for Hacks, Dakota Fanning for Ripley, Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer, Allison Janney for The Diplomat, and Callie Reese for True Detective Night Country. And this is where things get really interesting because Liza Colon Zayas got it for The Bear, and Jessica Gunning got it for Baby Reindeer. They both won Emmys for it in the respective categories for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series and Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series, respectively. I don't see a circumstance where Jessica Gunning doesn't get this because she's terrifying, terrifying as Martha. So that is my prediction for that. Best performance by an supporting actor in a television series. We got Tadanobu Asano for Shogun, Javier Bardem for Monsters, Harrison Ford for Shrinking, Jack Lowden in Slow Horses, Diego Luna for La Maquina. I think I'm saying that right. And Ivan Masbakrak for The Bear. Now, this is interesting because I would pick Tadanobu Asano for Shogun. Personally, I would even pick Harrison Ford for Shrinking, but I think Ebon Moss-Bachrach is going to take this for the Bear because he's been cleaning up. Best performance by an actor in a television series, musical, or drama. Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This. Ted Danson, A Man on the Inside. Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building. Jason Segel for Shrinking. Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, and Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. This is still Jeremy Allen White's award to lose, even though I think the momentum is swinging in the other direction. I think some people are starting to get frustrated by the fact that The Bear is considered a comedy, even though it's not really that funny at times. So I'm going to predict Jeremy Allen White is the winner for this. However, if there's anybody that I would love to see win, I would love to see Adam Brody win for Nobody Wants This because I loved Nobody Wants This. I think that that show is really good, so I would hope that something that's going to be a thing. Best performance by an actress in a television series, musical, or comedy. We got Kristen Bell for Nobody Wants This, Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary, Ayo Adabiri for The Bear, Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building, Catherine Hahn, Agatha All Along, and Jean Smart for Hacks. This is a stacked category with past winners Quinta Brunson, Ayo Adabiri, and Jean Smart in here. I think this is Jean Smart's award to lose because she is fantastic in the most recent season of Hacks. So I'm going to give it to Jean Smart. Best performance by an actress in a television series drama. We got Kathy Bates in Matlock, Emma Darcy for House of the Dragon, Maya Erskine for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Keira Knightley for Black Doves, Kerry Russell for The Diplomat, and Anasawa for Shogun. And this is Anasawa's award in Shogun, without a doubt, for this. She was by far one of the strongest performances of the year, if not one of the strongest performances in a very long time. So Anasawa, for sure. Best performance by an actor in a television series drama. We got Donald Glover from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Jake Gyllenhaal for Presumed Innocent, Gary Oldman for Slow Horses, Eddie Redmayne, The Day of the Jackal, which I'm surprised that's getting so much love, but hey, it is what it is. Hiroki Sanada for, yeah, Sanada for, or Sanada, Sanada for Shogun, and Billy Bob Thornton for Landman, Hiroki Sanada for Shogun, for sure. That one's going to win. And then we've got finally Best Television Series for Drama. We got The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, and Squid Game, which good for the Hollywood Foreign Press for getting Squid Game that early, I guess. But this is Shogun's award to lose. And Best Television Series, Music, or Comedy. We got Abbott Elementary, The Bear, The Gentleman, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, and Only Murders in the Building. And as much as I loved Nobody Wants This, I think Hacks is going to take this because I think there's a very large contingent of people who are very frustrated by the Bear being considered a musical or a comedy, and plus this season wasn't as good as the past season, so I'm gonna predict Hacks takes this. But I'm looking forward to the Golden Globes 2025. Nikki Glazer is going to be hosting it, so I guess I can be excited about that. Let's see, Golden Globes this year will be on January. Let's see. So January 5th, 2025. Okay, interesting. All right, fair enough. So yeah, those are my predictions for the Golden Globes. What do you think? Is there anybody that you thought was snubbed? Anyone that you're looking forward to seeing? Yeah, let me know in the comments below, or let us know on our social media posts. But that's going to do it for this episode of SPDM TV. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew, wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube at SPDM Crew. Check out our website at spdmcrew.com. Shout out to HiFlyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at hiflyercreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM Crew as a guest or collaborating, email email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, happy watching, friends.